Hey, what's going on guys, I'm Silent Core and welcome back to my Red Dead series. Today I'll be going over 40 changes and nerfs that were made in the latest Red Dead Online DLC update, and a lot of these were only included in the patch notes, so you guys might not even have been aware a lot of these changes and nerfs to payouts have actually been made in the game. Do let me know down in the comments below what you think of the Bounty Hunter expansion DLC so far. Are you impressed or not? So we've got quite a lot to go over today, so let's get right into these changes. Now the first 5 are all gameplay improvements, and the first one is that you can now equip your advanced camera on a horse. This is a great change because it's a lot easier when you're galloping after animals to be able to whip out your camera, quickly get it, and you no longer have to dismount your mount to be able to take photographs. Players now have the option to choose between stubble or no stubble with any beard option. Updates have been made to the end of match sequence for showdown modes. These updates have been made with the intent to better punctuate the moment the match ends and improve communication of match results as the sequence flows into the outro. There's been a new gun spinning management menu added to the player menu, and that allows you to preview, manage and equip your gun spinning tricks you have learned. Players now have the option to skip the Red Dead Online intro mission directly after customizing your character. The next few changes, unfortunately, are the bad news. These are all the nerfs that have been made with this update. There's quite a lot been made to the payouts and XP that we were previously getting in Red Dead Online. So first of all awards in this update and onwards, players will no longer receive a buckle item for completing all tiers of an award. Players will instead receive a set amount of gold for completing an award for completing them for the first time. So there does seem to be a nerf made to the awards in Red Dead Online. Obviously this is something that we were getting quite a lot of gold from every time we reset an award. Next up, there's been changes to free roam bounty mission payouts over time. Payouts in the first 5 minutes of completion, they remain the same. Payouts in the 5 to 10 minute mark have slightly increased. However, payouts in the 10-minute mark actually tail off considerably faster. That means it is no longer worth your time to drag out the bounty missions to last longer and get a higher payout. Previously, the game would actually reward you for taking longer in the missions, so now you're actually going to get an increased reward if you're able to complete it within 10 minutes. So basically, don't take longer than 10 minutes to complete your bounties. Next up, Bounty Hunter XP given for completing a player bounty mission has been increased to 300 Bounty Hunter XP, up from its previous 150. Naturalist XP has been nerfed from selling samples from farmland habitats, so 25 Naturalist XP is now awarded to players for selling an animal sample from the farmland habitats category. Samples from all other non-legendary animal categories will still award 50 Naturalist XP when sold, so it's basically just halved the XP you earn from farmland habitats to stop people grinding that for XP. The next few changes are all around daily challenges. First of all, the amount of gold awarded for completing daily challenges has been reduced by 50%. Guys, that's pretty huge. The daily challenge payout is now only 0.1 of a gold bar, which is pretty horrible. Next up, you will no longer be able to maintain a streak past 28 days. Your streak is going to reset and you're going to get a lump cash payment of $100. Next up, any players that manage to have a 28-day streak or higher prior to December 1st will receive a one-time cash payment of $600. Red Dead Online is now available as a standalone version. This is going to allow you to play Red Dead Online without actually owning Red Dead Redemption 2, and there's currently a special offer on at the moment to be able to get it for around $5. If you do end up purchasing the standalone version, you also have an option later to purchase the story mode at any time. New infamous bounty posters have been added to Red Dead Online. All existing free roam bounty missions have new locations. Prestigious bounty hunters who purchased the 15 gold bar expansion today will encounter new dynamic bounty missions while you're roaming around in free roam. We have one new legendary bounty mission added for prestigious bounty hunters, Jean Beau Finley. I believe the additional legendary bounties will be added in drip feed updates, basically each Tuesday as we go on. Rockstar have added new general awards to the game. We have new daily challenges added into the rotation. There's been new bounty hunter role related awards added to the game. Over 40 new clothing items have been added to male and female characters, and those can be unlocked through progression in the Bounty Hunter and Outlaw Pass. 6 new emotes have been added to the game. Again, those can be unlocked through your progression as the new Bounty Hunter and Outlaw Pass. They include Spin and Aim, Beacon, Idea, Outpour, Best Shot, and Kaku. There's been a new walk style added to the game, which is Inquisitive. 2 new gun spinning tricks have been added, Shoulder Toss and Figure 8 Toss. 6 new camp flags have been added to Red Dead Online. 3 new photo studio backdrops have been added. 4 new photo studio poses have been included. And 5 new Moonshine property bar photos have also been added. 1 new coat variation has been added for the Husky Camp Dog, the Australian Shepherd Sable. 4 new variations have been added for both the Mustang and the Missouri Foxtrotter horse breeds in Red Dead Online. So the Mustang has the buckskin, the black overall, the chestnut tovero, and the red dun overall. The Missouri Foxtrotter has the blue Roan, the black tovero, the buckskin brindle, and the dapple grey. 1 new horse saddle has been included, which is the Upland Saddle. Several horse manes have been added to the customization option of your horse. 8 new horse moustaches have been added. Yes, you heard that right, a horse moustache. 3 new horse tails have been added to the game. Several new bounty wagon liveries have been included. 1 new weapon has been added to the game, and when they say a new weapon, they actually mean a variant of the Bounty Hunter's Lamat revolver, which is very expensive. I think this one was like 21 gold just for one of them, so if you want to dual wield that one, it's going to be very, very expensive at 42 gold bars for those 2 Lamat revolvers. They do look very nice though. Several new patterned cloth wraps have been added. 3 new bolas styles have been included. These are actually very expensive. I think the most expensive one is actually 120 for just 1 bolas. Next up, there's been a couple of improvements to matchmaking and missions. So there's been a continued improvement made to the network handling errors when dealing with poor connections between players. That should hopefully eliminate a lot of the errors people were getting in online and getting kicked out with error messages. Free roam bounty mission timers do not appear until players have reached the go-to area, gotten close to the target, or is escorting the target, or there's only 1 minute remaining. Missions offered at certain bounty boards that are very far away from that board has been removed from that board's mission pool, which is good news, so you're going to be getting bounty missions that are a lot closer to us now. So that was pretty much all the changes and nerfs you guys need to know about from these patch notes. There is actually a huge list of probably hundreds more that I didn't include just because a lot of them are very small bug fixes and things like that I'm sure you guys probably aren't interested in hearing me read off. But I will have the patch notes linked down in the description if you guys do want to go and check that out for yourself. If you watched this to the seconds to leave the video.